If you're a true entrepreneur, your business is another one of your babies or children. Yeah. And I always say, you start with this infant of a organization, and you watch it grow. And then the whole goal, right, is to get it to basically be self-sufficient, run itself, watch it from afar, so I mean, the evolution of business is literally like growing a human being.
Sometimes, don't get me wrong, the tech is great, but for me, the tech is always going to evolve and the tech's always going to change. But at the core of that are the people that make these transformations or, make these changes. So at the heart of it, the people are always the most important things. The tech will, will change, it will come and go. But I really just think, yeah. I guess I've never really thought of it that way, but yeah, I guess it is people. That is the thing. And, it could be any tech, but clearly we are passionate about, about automation and about, where that's heading towards artificial intelligence and other things like that. But yeah, I think at the heart of it, it's the people that drive that.
And I feel like there's this stigma out there by some people that they think anybody that's excited about technology don't care about people because we don't care to take their jobs or whatever. So, there was a little bit of a self-serving reason I asked that question, because I believe every person I talk to that's passionate about technology does it for people. And it's people just don't understand it. It's still a way to talk and help people and get people into exciting jobs that are cutting edge, jobs, and they don't feel like it's a mundane task.
One of the main pieces of advice that I would give is, if there is an opportunity for you to do something while you're young, to just go ahead and do it and then worry about what's going to happen later and figure it out. Because, opportunities, even when you're young, you kind of think this opportunity will come around again, or there'll be another opportunity like this, or something will happen. But from experience, and I mean, we set up the business a few years ago, but we did it while we were still young. We did it while we could, and I don't regret doing that. But there are probably other opportunities that I can't really remember of, but I'm sure that there are some that I've given up in the past where it could have changed things for the better. So yeah, I would probably just say, find something that you're passionate about and just go for it, and just, do it 100%, go all out, explore it, take the opportunity. And if it doesn't work out, then it doesn't matter. And we've been saying this right from the start, even before COVID, if you can have someone do that, do this role from their bedroom and do an amazing job and do it from home, or do it in their office, or do it in their kitchen, then why not? Because, as soon as you just want someone within a 5-mile radius of your office, just because you want them in so you can have a look at them and see if they're working, every 5 minutes, you're not going to find the best people. As soon as you open that up to across the whole of the UK or the whole of the US, or depending on what time zone you want to be in, it just increases that talent pool tenfold, and you have access to amazing talent that you would never have even touched before. So it's helping these organizations actually better themselves, because they get access to better people to help them. So yeah, I hope it doesn't change back, but I know there are going to be some organizations that are, as soon as they're able to, they're like, right, back in the office. Trust is a big one for us. And that goes for, the businesses that we work with, being able to trust them, being able to trust the candidates that we work with, but also being trusting and having people trust us in terms of what we do. That then kind of leads on. It's very similar, I guess, in a way, but honesty is another thing for us, being completely honest, and, we don't do sort of any underhand tactics at all. We're completely, clear with both parties, or all parties that are involved, and it's quite big for us. And that our clients and the businesses that we work with are honest with us as well. Accountability is another one as well. I think in recruitment, accountability is such a big thing, because when an organization trusts you to go out there and recruit on their behalf, you're representing that business, you're representing that brand, you're an extension of that business. So, having, when you go out and do that, you all of a sudden are solely accountable for attracting the very best people, attracting their employees and what is the future of their business for that organization. So yeah, the kind of accountability side for us is massive. We always want to hold ourselves accountable. It's a massive, it's probably one of the main ones for us. And then I guess one of the other ones, and it probably falls under the other two that I said, but transparency for us. And I know that kind of falls hand in hand with trust and honesty. From an edge tech perspective, the legacy that I want to leave is to basically to leave the business with the core values intact. I think is the main thing, that I can leave the business knowing that people are going to be sticking to those. We're still properly servicing clients. We're offering the best quality service around, and people just aspiring to have those sort of high standards that I leave behind, I guess. And I think in the world of business and automation, and I think if people think about the certain technologies that we specialize in, I'd like to think that if people think about those technologies, and if they think about recruitment in any sort of form, they just automatically think about edge tech, or they automatically think about Harrison at edge tech, and as the sort of go-to person for that, recruitment around automation and emerging tech. So that's the dream.